Forget Bourbon Street, the beads, the plastic cups of watered-down hurricane swill they're peddling to the tourists. We're going deep into the belly of the beast, kids. This ain't some sugary, sweet, brightly lit amusement park ride. This is New Orleans, and the cocktails here? They're as complex, as nuanced, as tragic and beautiful as the city itself. We're talking about drinks with history, with soul, with a whisper of voodoo and a whole lot of heartache. Drinks invented by guys with names like Cocktail Bill, and served in dimly lit bars that have seen more than their fair share of good times and bad. So buckle up, Buttercup. This ain't your mama's cocktail hour. They say the Sazerac is the oldest cocktail in America. Now, I don't know if that's true, and frankly, I don't much care. What I do know is this. A well-made Sazerac is a thing of beauty. It's rye whiskey, Peychaud's bitters, a sugar cube, and a whisper of absinthe, all stirred together with the precision of a surgeon and served in a chilled glass. One sip of this, and you're transported back to a different era. Back when men were men and they drank their liquor straight up, no chaser. You can practically taste the history in every sip. Now you can find a Sazerac on almost any menu in the city, but if you want the real deal, you gotta go to the source. The Sazerac bar at the Roosevelt Hotel. One sip, and you'll understand why this drink is a legend. Next up, we've got the Hurricane. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't that sugary sweet drink they serve in those giant plastic cups on Bourbon Street? And yeah, you're not wrong. But the real Hurricane, the one that started it all, is a far cry from that tourist trap concoction. This drink is all about rum, passion fruit, and a whole lot of history. See, the Hurricane was born during World War II, when there was a shortage of whiskey. So bartenders started getting creative, using rum from the Caribbean and whatever fruit juices they could get their hands on. The result? A potent little number that'll knock you on your ass faster than a Category 5 storm. Now, I'm not gonna lie, finding a good Hurricane in New Orleans can be a challenge. But trust me, it's out there. One place I'd recommend is Pat O'Brien's. Sure, it's a bit touristy, but they still make a damn fine Hurricane. Just make sure you pace yourself. This is one drink that's best enjoyed slowly. Now let's talk about the Ramos Gin Fizz. This drink, my friends, is not for the faint of heart. It's a labor of love, a delicate dance of gin, citrus, egg white, and cream, all shaken for what seems like an eternity. Legend has it that it takes a full 12 minutes to shake a Ramos Gin Fizz properly, but trust me, the effort is worth it. The result is a frothy, ethereal concoction that's light as air and smooth as silk. Now if you're looking for a Ramos Gin Fizz in New Orleans, there's only one place to go. Arno's. So, belly up to the bar, order yourself a Ramos Gin Fizz, and watch in awe as the bartender works their magic. The Vieux Carré. It's French for Old Square, which is fitting because this drink is a true New Orleans original. Named after the city's oldest neighborhood, the French Quarter, this cocktail is a boozy love letter to the Crescent City. We're talking rye whiskey, cognac, sweet vermouth, Benedictine, Peychaud's bitters, and Angostura bitters. It's a complex drink with a lot going on, but somehow, it all just works. This is a drink to savor, to sip slowly while you listen to some live music and soak up the atmosphere. If you want to try a Vieux Carré in its natural habitat, head to the Carousel Bar at the Hotel Monteleone. Order yourself a Vieux Carré, grab a seat at the bar, and let the good times roll. Now let's talk about a drink that's as elegant and sophisticated as the city itself. The French 75. It's a simple drink really, just gin, champagne, lemon juice and sugar. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This is a cocktail that's meant for special occasions. It's the kind of drink you sip on while you're dressed to the nines, celebrating a big win or just enjoying the finer things in life. The French 75 is all about balance. The tartness of the lemon juice cuts through the sweetness of the sugar, while the gin adds a botanical kick. One of the best places to enjoy a French 75 in New Orleans is at the Napoleon House. This historic bar and restaurant has been a New Orleans institution since the 19th century, and it's the perfect place to enjoy a taste of old world charm. Alright kids, let's talk about a drink that's near and dear to my heart, the Brandy Crusta. Now, this is a cocktail with some serious history. It dates back to the 1800s, and it's said to be one of the first cocktails to ever use a citrus garnish. So what exactly is a Brandy Crusta? Well, it's basically a brandy sour that's been gussied up with a sugar rim and a lemon twist. It's simple, elegant, and damn delicious. Sadly, the Brandy Crusta isn't as popular as it once was, but there are still a few places in New Orleans where you can find a well-made one. One such place is the Jewel of the South. It's a bit off the beaten path, but it's worth seeking out. Trust me, one sip of their Brandy Crusta, and you'll be transported back to a time when cocktails were king. And finally we come to the Grasshopper. Now, I know what you're thinking. A minty, chocolatey drink? That's for kids. And yeah, I get it. The Grasshopper doesn't exactly scream serious cocktail. But trust me, this drink is more than meets the eye. It's like that friend who's always got a smile on their face and a twinkle in their eye. They may not be the life of the party, but they're always a welcome addition. The Grasshopper is a deceptively simple drink. It's just creme de menthe, creme de cacao, and cream, all shaken together until frosty. If you're looking for a Grasshopper in New Orleans, there's only one place to go, to Jagu's. So pull up a chair, order yourself a Grasshopper, and toast to the end of our journey through the world of New Orleans cocktails. Well folks, there you have it. 7 iconic cocktails that capture the spirit of New Orleans. From the boozy history of the Sazerac to the sweet indulgence of the Grasshopper, these drinks are a testament to the city's rich drinking culture. But New Orleans is more than just drinks. It's a city that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left. So the next time you find yourself in New Orleans, do yourself a favor and skip the tourist traps. Head to one of the city's many historic bars, order yourself a real cocktail, and savor the flavor of a city that knows how to live life to the fullest.